Joining me now to talk more about it is Andy O'Malley, the Community Relations Director with Life Center Organ Donor Network. And Andy, thank you for being here.
Thank
you. We really
you.
appreciate it. Why take this conversation into the high schools? What do you hope to achieve by doing that?
Well, there really needs to be a more enhanced conversation and dialogue around organ and tissue donation and how it can save lives. The fact is that we have more than 116,000 people waiting in this country for life-saving transplants, and locally that's about 700 people. So it's a critical health issue, and so we want to take our education efforts a step further by putting in place this curriculum so that kids have the opportunity to get all of the facts about organ and tissue donation, make an informed decision, and more importantly, go home and discuss it with their parents.
In 2017, are there still myths revolving around organ donation?
There are, and I have found in my community outreach efforts and just talking with people in the community that I think it just will stay, these ideas will stay within families for generations. So the one that I hear most often is that doctors won't do everything they're supposed to do if they know I'm a donor. And the fact is that's completely false. There's the Hippocratic Oath. You know, a physician and healthcare team's only responsibility is to save that patient's life, and it isn't until death has been declared that the whole conversation about organ and tissue even comes into part of the discussion.
You meet people who are and have been given the gift of life.
Yes.
What's the most notable thing that you can tell me about those folks?
I would say gratitude. You know, we're coming into the season of giving and Thanksgiving, and this group of individuals, people that have received a second chance at life because of an organ transplant, are so grateful. And they want to tell people their story and share their journey and educate other people about how they can help others through the gift of donation. But absolutely, it's just that sense of gratitude and the appreciation for, I think, the smaller things in life that many of us take for granted.
Yeah. Andy, thanks so much for spreading the message.
Thank you.
And we'll continue to follow the effort in the schools.
Thank you so much.
We want to break down some of the numbers for you. More than 3,000 people in Ohio are waiting for a life-saving organ transplant, something we mentioned in this interview. And did you know an Ohioan dies every other day waiting for a transplant? If you would like to become a donor, you can do that on lifepassiton.org. You can also do it when you renew your driver's license or your state ID.